Yo, welcome to the Bayside Jewel. Salam alaikum to you. Just wanted to make a little small clip and share with you. My day has been pretty much raining all day for the first time here. Um, I have some clips I could show you of my travel and just let you get a feel of my surroundings. You're going to see some dirt roads as well as some city lights. You know, but what I really wanted to share also is my experience doing business here uh, in the Gambia. You know, you really got to be careful with you know who you're doing business with, just like you do anywhere. I want to tell you one of my biggest mistakes. It was actually coming here with all of the stuff that a lot of the YouTubers, be talking about coming here, buying land and building, and starting businesses. Well, that was like really, really in my head. That's what I was going to do. So when I got here, um, I met a brother. It seemed like a really cool cat. Known the cat for a while before I actually decided I was going to do business with him. So, you know, remember, this is something that I wanted to do. So we started talking about businesses, and he suggested that we started selling clothes. So sounded good to me, right? Sounded good. So I said, cool, that sounds real good. He said he knows we'll make a lot of money, and you know we can get some good clothing and people will appreciate that, you know. So I was like, hey, let's do it. He said it's not gonna cost a lot of money, and it didn't. It only cost like just a little, maybe about $500 US dollars. So of course he didn't have any money. This is why we were discussing a partnership. So he was going to be the one that run the business, and I was basically the investor. But the profits we were going to split 50-50, right? Okay. So I went ahead and bought everything that we needed. Bought the table, stand. Uh, you know those, um, those stands that you know, kind of like a tent stand. Bought one of those, and I bought the first two bundles of clothing. Wow, you know, I was so excited that I even went out and bought a Bluetooth and told the man start playing some music so you can get these people's attention. We got some pretty nice clothes over here, which we did. Some couple of pair of pants, men's pants, I kept for myself. I was like, man, I'm taking these. But yeah, so we got started. I paid for his business permit. He didn't necessarily need it, but just in case, because I was um, I was in Banjul, shopping down in Banjul, and immigration just tapped me on my shoulders, and he says, "Immigration." He says, "Let me see your documents," right? And I was fresh here. I traveled with all my documents at all times because I didn't want to get caught in a situation. So I said, brother, I said, do you see all these white people here? And you come and ask me for my documents? I said, why didn't you go and ask them for their damn documents? You know? I'm your brother. You asking me for my documents. So anyway, he didn't really have anything to say to that either. Anyway, I sat down, I pulled out my little bag and pulled out my documents, and he's like, "Okay, thank you," you know. But yeah, they'll do that. They'll, a lot of them will treat these people that don't look like us like gold. Yeah. But also, I got to be honest and tell you, most of the times the brothers and sisters here have been really cool with me. You know, there'll be some cases where you might have some instances. You know, some instances where somebody may not like you even though they look like you. But yeah, so I bought his business permit, and before he could get a business permit, he had to have ID, yeah, identification card. So I paid for that too because I didn't want immigration to walk up to our stand and shut him down. You know what I'm saying? Now this brother, he was going to be the one that managed the place all day. Well, I was just going to kick back and just collect my shares. You know. So after about after about 2 weeks, the first bundle sold, and we had profits, right? So we put money aside for to go buy another bundle of clothes, and we split the profits, right? And after that, about a month went by, and I'm like, yo, man, what's going on? Every time I stopped by there, he was like, man, man, it's slow. Business is slow, right? And business was slow, but we ain't got no clothes on the stands, you know. So he's obviously selling something, you know. But this is what he kept telling me. And then he told me one time, he says, man, I got to be honest with you. I let some clothes go to one of my boys, and he was supposed to sell them, and he never returned with anything. I got in him about that. And I'm like, man, how could you be so stupid, do something like that, man? You let this man walk off with half the inventory? Really? So after that, I started hearing more. Man, business is slow. I haven't been able to pick up anything, man. Then after a while, the brother just disappeared. Just disappeared. I mean, I go up there to where the business is supposed to be. He ain't there. So apparently, he done relocated somewhere here in the Gambia. And I know certain areas pretty good. I know like three areas. That's Bijlow, Ghana Town, Bruford. Oh, and now Jaba, right? So the brother done ran off, and I ain't heard from him. So that's my bad experience with doing business, and I decided that I probably should just do business by myself. There are other ways, and I'm gonna tell you, man, I had a niche that I knew I had, but I forgot I had, and it came in very handy. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Because first, I want to tell you that I also had a very good business experience. Check this out. Now, this brother, if you watch one of my solar energy videos, this brother was installing my solar, right? He was installing my solar, and he did a really super good job. His name is Ibrahim. So he built my solar. He put my solar together, installed it, and then he just so happened to say, ask me, did I know anybody to build him a website? I said, brother, you need a website? I can build you a website because I can. I built many. So the brother said, uh, I hooked his website up, and you can check him out at let me see www.iswec.info. This brother's bad. He does boreholes, and he also can do your solar tight and fast, right? So the brother said, "How about we just barter? Instead of me paying him, I built him a website." So that was a very good business experience. It was it was proper. You know, there was no cash exchange. He installed my solar, and I hooked up his website, and it was equal, very equal. So that's my good experience. And another thing that I want to talk about is this. You know, here in Gambia, man, I almost feel honored to be here, dude. Yeah, I feel honored to be here. You know, because it's a different lifestyle. It's laid back, and I've done my thing. You know, getting on the hamster wheel every morning. Good morning, and all that kind of crap, man. Later for that. So this is really laid back here. You can, man, you can find top-notch class homes for very little compared to what you would pay in the States. You know, over there, uh, that's, you know, where those people are occupying our land. But like even my place, my place that I got here, man, this place would probably cost you close to $1 million in the U.S. corporation. So you know, you can find one of these, man. You can find yourself a nice home, man. If you got, you can find top-notch homes, man, that would be so much more if they were in the States. But if you got like I'll say 65 to 70,000, you're good. You know, you can come here and buy you a home and be off the hamster wheel, and then you know, dig you a borehole and get you some solar energy. So you know, I really do feel privileged here. I really do. You know, unlike you know, like some parts of Africa, like Tanzania, man. In Tanzania, you got to worry about your visa all the time. Worry about your residency. I don't even know how long it takes for you to actually get a residency in Tanzania, but I do know that in Tanzania they won't allow you to buy property. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments department, but from what I understand is you can only buy land or property if you are actually married to a Tanzanian. So, you know, if you watch a lot of YouTubers that are actually there, a lot of the sisters are married to Tanzanians. So I think that goes both ways for the brothers and sisters that are coming there. And then it's like every 30 or 60 days, you have to leave the country and renew your visa outside the country before you can come back in for another 30 or 60 days. And it's pretty consistent like that, you know. And I think, recently there's been quite a few YouTubers you've seen leaving Tanzania. And I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of have an idea that may be why. So, here on the west side, it's a little bit more friendly to our brothers and sisters that are coming from the diaspora. So, something you might want to think about for real. But yeah, so that's my little, you know, that's my little clip for tonight. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna tag uh, just a little quick drive through a rainy day through the city. You're gonna see some dirt, and you're gonna see some street lights and city streets as well. Until then, I'll talk to you. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah. They're playing in the rain. Yeah. It's tougher coming down these roads when it's raining, huh?